Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I was trying to test my camera to see if I was too far away. I did literally physically pull the camera up to me, and then I also zoomed it in a bit. Let me know if you think it can be zoomed in a little bit more. I try to keep it, like, I think I have found a sweet spot for it, but sometimes when I'm taking the camera off the tripod and putting it back on, you know, you end up hitting stuff because I have to twist my camera to get it to actually stay on the tripod. So I think I might have messed up my settings a little bit, but hopefully this is good. So I wanted to do an empties video because I've been saving this stuff for a while, and honestly, I just really need this trash out of my house at this point. I'm really at that place. This stuff has been sitting in my guest bedroom, and the guest bedroom is a hot mess. So I just need, I'm at that place where I'm like, it has to go. So let's just get started. I have a little bit of everything, and I'm gonna start with like body care, skincare, that kind of stuff, because it's the closest to me. You guys know that I love Epsom salt, and I really like the Dr. Teal's brand. And I think honestly, I mean, there are other brands available in the drugstore, but this is just a brand that I've never had any problems with. My skin is really sensitive. Even when I was like breaking out in hives and stuff like that, I didn't have any problems with this. So it's just my favorite brand to go through for Epsom salt, and I like that I can find most of these like in the drugstore. So this is the lavender one. I really like that. This is great. And they're all really hydrating, but not oily or greasy or anything like that. My favorite is the Comfort and Calm chamomile. If you really want to do something special, I also have a big bag of the lavender as well. Mix the lavender and chamomile together, like do just like a little bit of both of them. Oh my gosh, talking about a recipe for sleep. These are so great. Oh, I can smell it right now. And I'm literally running out of these, so I need to repurchase. I only have like a little bit left in the bag of chamomile I have under the sink. I don't have any more lavender, so I will be repurchasing those. I always do. Another thing that I finished up is the Clinique Take Off the Day Micellar Cleansing Towelettes for face and eyes. I do really like this. I will say for my eye makeup, this could be a little bit better about taking off the eye makeup. I love the cleansing balm. It does a great job of taking off makeup. These towelettes are definitely a little bit thinner, and they are fairly wet, but I did find that close to the end, they did start to dry up a little bit, but I think it's because my sticky thing wasn't as sticky anymore. So when I buy these again, I might try getting an extra piece of tape or something and putting on it, because I really like these and I didn't have any problems with them. So I like to have these in my travel makeup bag. I also used up a box of the Rite Aid Pharmacy Easy Fit whitening wraps. These are just whitening strips. These were pretty good. I would purchase these again. They did a good job. They were less expensive than the Crest ones, which I do really like. But you know, sometimes depending on the way the budget falls. Oh, I don't even have I thought I had saved one of the little packets to show you. But anyway, it's just a whitening strip. I don't remember how much these were, but they were more affordable. And I did get 20 wraps in here, so it was 10 treatments. I did really like these. I would purchase those again. Maybe not immediately, but I would purchase these again. I used up a whole container of my Clinique Take Off the Day cleansing balm. I absolutely love this. Oh, I'm gonna try to script that out actually. I absolutely love this. Let me try to pull y'all in closer. I feel like I'm not close enough. Oh, that feels weird. Okay, maybe that's better. So here it is right here. This is a white balm that, you know, you put all over your face and use it to take off your makeup. This is my favorite cleansing balm because it's just simple. It's not a lot of ingredients. It's really hydrating, but it washes off clean, but it still leaves my face feeling very hydrated, not tight or anything like that. It hasn't broken me out. It doesn't interact weird with any of my other products. I've been using this now for quite a long time in my skincare routine, and so it's just a product I just want to stick with. And it's a little bit less expensive than some of the other cleansing balms, so I absolutely love this. This is just a winner. It just takes everything off, and it does it really well. And I can't talk. It's really late, y'all. It's like 1 a.m. but this is the time I have to pre-film. It takes everything off, even like my waterproof makeup, and I do wear a lot of waterproof mascara because regular mascaras just don't tend to last on my eyes, so love that. Other skincare things that I finished up, the cleanser that I have been using for a year, 2 years now. I'm not even sure, at least a year, but probably closer to 2 years. This is the Burt's Bees Soap Bark and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream. This is my morning cleanser. There was a time when this was my morning and my night cleanser. Then I discovered the Serum Hydrating Cleanser, and that's my night cleanser. But I love this, especially for in the morning, because this is a thick cream that comes out as a thick white cream. And it's really hydrating. It's very moisturizing. I don't know if you would dig this if you don't have dry skin. It might feel a little weird or too hydrating, but this is really hydrating, and it's a great base to wash my face with in the morning. And I like the fact that it's a little bit like it tingles a little bit. It doesn't burn, it just tingles a little bit, but I find that like tingly mintiness kind of wakes me up in the morning. And sometimes when I have it on my face, I'll just fan my face for a second to just activate the tingling, excuse me, to just activate the tingling even more to wake me up in the morning. But I just like it, and I don't know, it just is invigorating, but it's also it cleans the skin really well, so I love that. Another thing that I used up, which is one of my favorite body products all year round, is the AHA Botanical Body Soap from Mario Badescu. I did not think that I would have fallen in love. I can't even tell you what bottle I'm on at this point, and this is one of those products that I've turned a lot of people onto in my personal life, and so it is amazing to me when I go home and I see this like in their shower and stuff like that, or they're traveling with it. It makes me happy. This has an amazing scent. It's really fresh with, like, what is that? Some fruitiness? But it's just so good. I mean, it's a clean like you have not experienced before. You are sure that you are clean. It's quite a clean feeling, but it also is like hydrating. But it's that really fine line of hydration where in the summertime I still feel very clean and very refreshed with this, but in the wintertime somehow I feel very clean, very refreshed, but also hydrated slightly. So I absolutely love that so much. And I do have a video on my, oh no, my camera, okay. I do have a video on my channel where I reviewed a lot of Mario Badescu stuff if you're looking for a more in-depth review on that or other products, so I will link that. I also used up 2 Pixie toners. These are, I love these toners. They're my current skincare routine. I've been using this one now for at least a year, probably like a year and a half. I had stopped using this for a while, and I'm paying the price for it because I have so much dark marks on my face from acne that healed up. But because I was not using this toner, I feel like it really it's just so many dark marks, and I see it now because, you know, I'll color correct my face now, which is not something I felt like I always had to do. But now if I want to do like more glam makeup, I do color correct a little bit, because otherwise the darkness just shows through and it makes my makeup look a little muddy. So this is the Pixie Glow Tonic. I have been using this for quite a long time. When I first started using it, it took a while before I noticed a difference in my skin, but then I did. And now that I stopped using it and I've started back, I'm like, oh, okay. So this is my nighttime toner, and I really like it. It doesn't sting my skin or anything like that. I haven't noticed it making me more dry or anything like that. And the one that I use in the morning is the Rose Tonic. This took me a while to really grow on. What I will say is that less is more, because at first I don't know if I was using too much of this product. I think I was still using an okay amount, but this is something that can be a little sticky. So at first I hated this, especially in the morning, because it acted weird up under my products and I didn't like how it interacted with my makeup. But now I love it. I use about just a couple shakes out, and I find that that's enough because it's really hydrating and refreshing, and it's just a great base in the morning. As you can see, in the morning I really focus on hydration, but I also feel like this helps with toning my skin, and then this also helps with that, but it also helps with acne. So yes. Other things I've used up, I talk about these a lot, so I'm just not even going to dwell on it. This is the Nature's Way Alive Women's Gummy Vitamin. I use these up constantly. Sometimes you see the regular ones. It's not the gummy. I love it. This is my favorite multivitamin, and I have repurchased that. Will always repurchase that. I also use up this. Actually, no, there's a little bit left in here. I think. No, it's not. This is the Suave Replenishing Spray Lotion Body Moisturizer. I don't even see this in stores anymore. This is a product that I like to use in the summertime during the day, so that I wouldn't get all sweaty and stuff. I really liked it. It had a very fresh smell. It wasn't like super hydrating or anything like that, but it was inexpensive and it worked well for what I needed it for. So I would purchase it again for summertime if I saw it in stores. Some skincare that I used up, some other skincare. This is the Good Genes Sunday Riley. This is what started me on my Sunday Riley kick. And I had also stopped using this serum. And my skin, I really can tell. So now I'm trying to repair my skin again. So I won't trade up on this serum again. This really is the best serum that I've used. And I have already purchased this in a full size. This is the Kiss My Face Deep Cleansing Matte. Pore Shrink Deep Cleansing Matte. I was holding on to this for so long. And it's only a little bit left in here. And it's kind of hardened up now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it because I was trying to find it to repurchase it. This used to be one of my absolute favorite masks. I can't even tell you what bottle this is that I've repurchased. This was a great mask. It definitely has tea tree in it, but it was so amazing for acne. It was that perfect combination of like really deep cleansing my skin, but it didn't strip my skin. And as somebody with dry skin, it's so hard to find a really good cleansing mask that does not strip my skin, that's good to my skin. So this was great for that. But I don't think they sell it anymore. I can't find it anywhere, and I have hunted and hunted for it. So, and even when I go into stores where I do see a lot of their products, so I don't even see this anywhere. I don't even see it on their website, so I don't know that they sell that anymore. And then I also used up an e.l.f. lip exfoliator, one of the sugar scrubs. Let me pull this stuff over here. And then for hair care, I used up a extra virgin olive oil. I normally have this in my kitchen, but I also, use it on my hair as well. So I use one of these up. I like to mix this into my deep conditioners. I like to use this in oil mixes for hot oil treatments to seal in the moisture in my hair a couple times a week, which I need to get better at doing. But this is great. It's one of my favorites, and it's like really inexpensive. So even when I can't, get any other oil, I know I can go get this at the grocery store, which I really like and appreciate. And I always repurchase that. I've been using it for years. My new favorite moisturizer is the Cameo Rose Natural Curl Love Moisture Milk with rice milk and macadamia oil. This is just intense hydration, and it's not hydration where at first it feels hydrating and then it dries my hair out a little bit. My favorite moisturizer used to be the As I Am leave-in conditioner. I do still like that one, but this is definitely way more moisturizing. It's a lot more hydrating. And it lasts longer, and my hair just seems to respond better to it. I'm on like my 5th or 6th bottle of this. I don't know. I always throw them away and forget to mention them to y'all. So this is my favorite. I discovered this a year or two ago now. I don't know, but it's been doing great on my hair. I absolutely love it. And I've been experimenting with a lot of Cameo Rose products for my natural hair, and I really like them. I have the gel as well. Another product that I tried, I'm torn on whether or not I would purchase this again. This is the Mayo Organics Detangling Co-Wash for dry and curly hair types. I like this, but I didn't love it. Sometimes it did do a good job of co-washing my hair overall, I will say that. But sometimes it seemed like it dried my hair out, sometimes it didn't. There's a little bit left in here, and I just didn't want to use it anymore because it seems to dry my hair out a little bit. And I'm really trying to grow and repair my hair, and I can't have anything that's messing it up. So I don't think I would purchase this again. I just have other co-washing conditioners that I think work better, and some that are even less expensive than this. So I don't think I would purchase that again. My favorite moisturizer, even though it's so expensive, for my face is the Strivectant Multi-Action Restorative Cream. This thing lasted me almost 2 years. I just repurchased it like end of last year. This is so good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I did talk about this in another video, so I'll link it down below, but I like it in the morning. I also like it at night, which is surprising because I tend to not like multitasking products in that way, especially because I feel like what I need you to do in the morning and what I need you to do at night is slightly different. So But this is amazing. It just sits so well up under makeup, and it is so hydrating. And when my skin starts to get like scaly and just tons of dry patches, this is a cream that is very nourishing, but more than that, it really repairs my skin. So for that reason, it's worth the money for me, and I have obviously repurchased it, and I didn't even wait for it to go on sale. I just repurchased it, so I absolutely love that. A product that's not done being used up, but it smells weird and stuff, so I had to let it go. I love this. It was only a little bit left in here, so right now I do have quite a few primers that I'm using, but when I am in the market for a hydrating primer again, I will pick up the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer again. I actually did really like this. It was hydrating, but it also was a little bit like smoothing, and I tend to not like products like this, but it wasn't like oily or anything like that. But this was a nice hydrating primer. It did work well for me. But I do have some others that I like more than this, but I did really like this. A lip product that I completely used up, and I have already repurchased it. I showed this and talked about it in my Sephora VIB haul. It's the Smashbox liquid lipsticks. I love these liquid lipsticks. They are my favorite high-end liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Stepping Out, which is my favorite nude. And yeah, I used this whole tube up. I also used up this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. I did really love this. I'm torn on whether or not I would purchase this. Here's what I will say. Did I like this pencil? Yes, I actually really did like it. I will say I liked it better when my brows were freshly threaded versus as they started to get older, because it is a bit more creamy and a bit more pigmented. So when my brows were fresh and sharp, then this just, it defined it great. It still defined it great when it was not as sharp, but because they were not as sharp, you know, I just feel like you could tell a little bit more. But I did like this. I think it's a fantastic brow pencil. I do think though that there are a lot of other brow pencils that I like just as much, if not a little bit more than this, because they are more affordable. And there are places where I will spend more money in makeup. I just like makeup. I like playing. I like experimenting with it. But brow pencils is not really one of those places where I really feel like I just always have to have this. So I probably will repurchase this sometime, like when it's on sale and I just maybe miss it or something like that, or I get a really good deal on it or use some points or something like that, because it is good. I can't take anything away from it. But so is my NYX micro brow. So is the Sephora waterproof brow pencil. That one is really good, and I think very similar to this one. Another one that's very similar to this one in my opinion is the LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil, because they have a very similar texture. The NYX has a little bit creamy, more creamy texture than the NYX, but it's not goopy, but it's just a little bit creamier than that one. But the LA Girl one, I remember when I first tried that one, I was like, oh my god, this feels exactly like the Anastasia brow pencil to me. It really did. So I don't feel like I need to rush back out and get it. But you know, sometimes I might repurchase it when I just want to, but it's not something that I feel like I always want to have with, you know, like that I absolutely want to have. Did I talk about that long enough? Speaking of my NYX micro brow, use one of these up. Already repurchased it, always repurchase it. Used up the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I did talk about this in a review video. I absolutely love this setting spray. It's just hardcore. It locks my makeup in all day. So if I do my makeup, you know, between 5 and 7 in the morning, it's gonna lock it in until I get home between 7 and 10 o'clock at night. Like, it is just hardcore, and I love that. And I really notice a difference in how my makeup wears and whether it fades as much and stuff like that. So I really, really love that. Another product that I'm constantly talking about, I love it so much, is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This is a clear eyebrow gel. It does have that mascara wand, but this is my favorite brow gel. I have not experimented with a brow gel in a really long time, and then recently I just tried the Maybelline one, but previous to that it had been years upon years. This is still my favorite brow gel. It just sets my brows in place like nothing else, so I absolutely love that. Another thing, now this is not something that is used up, but it started to get a little old, but I did like this brand, so I would be interested to try more. I think this is one of those brands that you would like find in like a beauty supply or something, and I don't really have those by me anymore. So I had purchased this on iKate House. This is the Absolute Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. I did actually really like this. I got it in brown. It was really smooth, really creamy. It wasn't the longest wearing, but it was really creamy. It was nice if I wanted to do more of a sultry or like smoked out look. And I just still like the formula of this, and it wore better if I like used it on my lower lash line and then if I set it with a powder. But I like the formula. It's not something I'm gonna immediately seek out, but I am interested in this brand. I do have a few lip liners from them, and they are fantastic. Creamy, so pigmented, lasts a long time. And they're like this gel formula as well. A product that I recently repurchased again is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer in 50 Medium Deep. I remember there was a time when I really used to love this. I repurchased it because I was missing it, and I still like it. I don't know that I love it as much as I used to, but I do still really like it. But this one was really old, and I love this for those days when I'm busy because it has a little bit of a peachy tone to it. So I feel like when I'm in a rush to do my makeup and I don't have time to do every single step, this is a good like all-in-one step, and it really does help to cancel out some darkness while also concealing up under my eyes. So I still really enjoy this product. A product that is just old and it needs to go, and I'm sad to see them go, is the e.l.f. Lip Balm Tints. I love these. You know, e.l.f. has really come out with some products over the years. Some of them have been fantastic, and they've gotten rid of them. You know what this makes me think about? So unrelated. Do y'all remember when e.l.f. had like the mineral line? Like the blushes, the eyeshadows. Oh, they were so good. e.l.f. just has come out with some winners. They have some current winners. But this just takes me back to like when e.l.f. really started bumping up their line and coming out with more stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. These were so nice. They were so pretty on the lips, so hydrating. They did give some hydration for sure. And they were just so pretty. And I wish e.l.f. had these still. So yeah, that just takes me back. I used up 2 of the Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. This is the original lip balm with vitamin E and peppermint. This is my favorite lip balm. I purchased this thing in like 2 packs, 4 packs. It's my favorite. I love it so much. It's a thicker lip balm, and it pulls across the lips a little bit, but it's thicker, and it just really hydrates my lips like nothing else. And I mean really hydrates. It just really starts to soak into my lips, and I feel like my lips feel hydrated later on. And these have been tested in some really cold, really bitter weather. You know, these have brought my lips back to life when they've been really chapped after they've like split. So they're tried and true. This is a product that has just stood the test of time for me, and I will always repurchase this, you know, unless they like change the formula or something. Let's not put that out in the atmosphere though. They're gonna keep it the way it is. A product that I needed to get rid of, y'all already saw me repurchase this. This is the Cover FX custom cover drops in 80. Absolutely love these drops, and I have been using them so much. But this one was the old one that was basically empty. There was just a little bit left in here, but it did dry up on me. But like I said, I did repurchase it. I really like this because I like the fact that you can customize it, you know, and you can use it by itself with moisturizers or something like that, or you can add it to other foundations, which is how I tend to use it more. But I like the versatility of this product, and I'm glad that they fixed the oh my gosh, I need to go to sleep. That they changed the packaging. Yes, they added a stopper. I do feel like it's making a difference because my product, the new one, has not dried up on me, and it's still easy to get out and stuff. So I'm hoping that that continues, and I did get that in November, so I've been using it now for a couple months. Another older product, is not really a lot left in here. This is from Hard Candy, and this is their, I forgot the name of it, Illuminating and Strobing Mix-In Drops. I don't think they sell this anymore at all. This was really nice. It was a very, very, very subtle highlighter. I actually like this mixed into foundation. Like I said, they don't sell it anymore, but I did like this, so obviously I won't repurchase it. And that's it. That's everything that I've been hoarding. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff out of my house in the morning. And now I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. So I can go to church in the morning. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.